Have you ever wondered why we always label things as good or evil? This is a question that has perplexed humanity for centuries. We tend to view the world in absolutes, a stark contrast of black and white, good and evil. This binary way of thinking is deeply ingrained in our societal ethos. It's almost automatic, a reflexive response to simplify the complex tapestry of life in its myriad hues. But isn't life much more nuanced than that? Take for instance the devil, a character often vilified and associated with all things malevolent. The devil is seen as the embodiment of evil, the antagonist in the cosmic drama between good and evil. Yet have we ever stopped to consider the devil's perspective? Have we ever thought about his side of the story? But what if we've been wrong all along? What if the devil isn't evil, but a misunderstood hero? Let's delve deeper into this intriguing narrative. To understand this, we need to delve into the devil's origin story. The devil, as we know him, wasn't always seen as the embodiment of evil. In fact, he began his celestial journey as an angel, a being of light and purity, living amongst the divine. But as time passed, he observed the tyrannical rule of the divine, the unjust actions that were being carried out. It was then that he decided to stand against the oppressive system, a choice that led to his dramatic fall from heaven. It's a story that's been told for ages, yet it's one that's often misunderstood. This angel who dared to question, who dared to rebel, was cast out, his light turned to darkness. Yet his original intent was to challenge an unjust system, to fight for those who could not. So was the devil truly evil, or was he just opposing an unfair system? Let's now explore the devil as a hero. In our journey through history and mythology, there are numerous instances where the devil has been portrayed not as the embodiment of evil, but as a hero, a figure standing up for the oppressed, fighting against tyranny, and sometimes even saving lives. Consider the story of the devil as a punisher of evildoers. This role is often associated with justice, a concept we typically align with heroes. The devil in this context serves as a deterrent for wrong actions, encouraging individuals to choose the path of righteousness. This is not the devil of destruction and chaos, but rather a devil of order and justice. Take another instance, the devil as a protector of the innocent. In various tales, the devil steps in to shield the weak and the helpless, those who are unable to fend for themselves. This paints a picture of a devil who champions the cause of the weak, an image strikingly similar to the superheroes we admire. But the devil as a lifesaver? Yes, there are narratives where the devil has intervened to save lives. In these stories, the devil acts out of compassion and empathy, traits we associate with heroes. Here, the devil is not the bringer of death, but a savior, a preserver of life. It's important to note that these are not isolated instances or fringe interpretations. They are part of a broader narrative that has existed for centuries across different cultures and civilizations. So, why is it that we've come to associate the devil with evil? Well, that's a question of perspective. One man's hero could indeed be another man's villain, and vice versa. The devil, like any character, is subject to interpretation and understanding. The devil has, in many ways, been a force of good, fighting injustice and protecting the helpless. Perhaps it's time we reevaluate our ideas of good and evil, hero and villain, and see them not as fixed entities, but as fluid concepts open to interpretation and understanding. So, what does this tell us about our perception of good and evil? It's time to take a step back and reassess. We've spent the last few minutes discussing a narrative that flips the script on our traditional understanding of good and evil. The devil, often painted with the broad brushstrokes of evil, emerges in our narrative as a hero, a protector of the vulnerable, a fighter against injustice. It's a thought-provoking twist, isn't it? It raises questions about our tendency to oversimplify, to label without understanding. It challenges us to look beyond the surface, to delve deeper into the complexities of characters and situations. Our age-old antagonist, the devil, has been recast. He's no longer just the embodiment of evil, but a misunderstood hero battling against the odds. This invites us to rethink, to reevaluate our perception of good and evil. Perhaps it's time we reconsider our labels and acknowledge the devil for what he truly is, a misunderstood hero.